Pakistan's roadmap for Green Productivity 2.0 is based on 5 national shifts. Shift 1, from energy-intensive to energy-efficient growth. Pakistan's economy is heavily energy-intensive. 60% of our imports are fossil fuels. We aim to reduce industrial energy cost by 30% through audits, retrofits, and Japan's Kaizen practices. Reach 60% clean energy by 2030 from 34% today. We already have quite a success story in last 3 years, how solar energy has rampantly grown in Pakistan, and a major transition has been made, though there is a trade-off there. Our grid is now, in crisis, but there is a very major transition towards renewable energy. Establish green industrial zones with renewable supply. Introduce mandatory energy benchmarking for top 50 industries. Every 1% gain in energy efficiency saves us more than $100 million annually. Shift 2, climate-smart agriculture and water productivity. Agriculture is ground zero for climate impacts. Under Udan Pakistan, we aim to double water productivity by 2035, promote climate-resilient seeds, drip irrigation, laser leveling, and precision agriculture, provide digital advisory services to 5 million farmers, scale solar tube wells saving about $500 million per year, growing agro exports, horticulture, dairy, fisheries to $10 billion in 5 years, and deploying world-class post-harvest management to cut losses from 30 to 40% to under 10%. Shift 3, green industrial modernization. To compete globally, Pakistan must modernize its industrial base. So we have relaunched National Productivity, Quality and Innovation PQI framework, which we developed in collaboration with APO in 2018, but unfortunately, due to the political change, that program was shelved. So therefore, while we work on green productivity, we also have a challenge to fix our political productivity through stability and continuity of policies. Targeting 2% annual increase in manufacturing TFP, accelerating Industry 4.0 adoption, automation, AI, robotics, establishing lean productivity centers in all major clusters, incentives for energy-efficient machinery, certifications, and R&D. And in this, strategic sectors that have been identified include green textiles, solar technology and components, electric mobility, IT-enabled manufacturing, recycled materials, and agro-processing. Shift 4, urban resilience and green infrastructure. As Pakistan urbanizes rapidly and is the fastest urbanizing country in South Asia, our cities must become engines of sustainable growth. We are working to enforce climate-resilient infrastructure standards in all federal projects, develop urban forests, stormwater systems, and climate-adaptive transport. Recently, Government of Punjab has launched a major electric public transport initiative. Mandate green building codes in all the federally funded projects, scale circular economy solutions for plastics, waste, and industrial byproducts. By 2030, we hope Lahore becomes a leading green mobility hub, Karachi becomes a circular economy cluster, and Islamabad becomes a model carbon neutral capital. Shift 5, digital productivity, AI, data, and innovation. Digital technology is the fastest route to leapfrogging. Under Pakistan, we are establishing a national AI center focused on climate analytics under the National Center for Artificial Intelligence, using satellite and remote sensing for crops, disasters, and water systems. And recently, we have invested heavily and launched about 4 satellites in almost 1 year that will give us better information and make us ready for facing the disasters. Yesterday, I was in Gilgit and also visited our space agency's space data center at Gilgit that will help us to protect our glaciers and also to be more ready for meeting the climate disasters. Expanding digital payments and e-commerce ecosystems, supporting clean tech, climate tech, and green fintech startups. Digital transformation can add $60 to $80 billion to our GDP by 2030. Delivering Green Productivity 2.0 requires new financing pathways. Pakistan hopes to mobilize $100 billion in climate-resilient investments by 2035 if international community feels that they also have an obligation. Unfortunately, today, Global North has totally become insensitive to the destruction that they have caused in Global South with their irresponsible development. And I think in our previous years, we used to hear a lot from our Western friends, do more in this or that. And today, from LUMS, I asked Global North countries to do more on climate justice on behalf of the Global South. Through public-private partnerships, blended finance, green bonds and carbon markets, and global climate funds, a new national climate finance facility will support ministries and provinces in project preparation and access to global climate windows. Ladies and gentlemen, LUMS is one of Pakistan's leading centers of excellence in policy, engineering, and innovation, and I welcome APO's collaboration with LUMS to hold this conference in LUMS on Green Productivity 2.0. And we look up to a strong academia, industry, government partnership in our universities to drive applied research in water, agriculture, renewable energy, and urban resilience, industry problem-solving labs, AI and data science for policy, green entrepreneurship, and executive training for green productivity management. Japan's productivity revolution was fueled by its universities. So universities in Pakistan must do the same now. And we hope that our universities will become the hotspots for new ideas and tech entrepreneurship that will lead Pakistan on the journey and path of Green Productivity 2.0 revolution. With 60% of our population below 30, youth will be the drivers of green productivity. We are launching Young Youth Green Core for 100,000 young people in climate adaptation, coding, and productivity, an initiative for 5,000 green startups funded and mentored, productivity and sustainability integrated into education and skill systems. A nation's greatest asset is the courage and creativity of its young people. Our vision is that by 2035, with discipline and determination, we aim for GDP growth above 6% driven by green productivity, exports increase to $100 billion, emissions intensity reduced by 30%, universal climate resilient infrastructure standards, 60% clean energy, 2 million green and high-tech jobs, and Pakistan integrated into Asian green supply chains. A Pakistan that grows through productivity, not consumption. exports value, not raw commodities, uses water wisely, energy efficiently, and nature respectfully. Pakistan, we aim to build. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan stands at a defining moment. Our path leads to recurring climate disasters, low productivity, and economic vulnerability. This is one path. The other path leads to resilience, innovation, competitiveness, and prosperity. We choose the second. We choose the path of green productivity 2.0, and we choose Aaj Pakistan because we cannot fly alone. We need global partners, development institutions, private sector leaders, universities, and above all, our youth. Let us undertake this journey together. Let us build a climate-secure, innovation-driven, productive Pakistan and world. Let us ensure our new generation inherits a nation and a globe that rises to its challenges, not retreats from them. In the end, I again wish you the best, and I would like to welcome all the foreign delegates for visiting Pakistan, and I do hope that the organizers will not keep you confined to this lecture hall. They will give you enough time and take you out to show what Lahore is famous for, the food. Lahore is a city of Pakistani cuisine and also has markets where our lady delegates can, I think, buy some very good textile products, and our gentlemen who are here can buy their visas to go back home for their spouses. So I hope you have good shopping time also in Lahore. Once again, thank you for coming to Pakistan, and I would like to assure you that we look forward to the recommendations of this conference, not for the pleasure of reading, but for implementation. We will, with full sincerity and honesty of purpose, implement what actionable ideas this conference will give us through its recommendations, because, as I said, green productivity for Pakistan is not an option. It is a must. There is no escape. We are the most vulnerable country. We have to produce and create wealth through our productivity so that we can fix the problem of climate resilience, which has been caused by those who have tons of money, but they have that money to fight wars, but they cannot give that money for developing countries like Pakistan to fix the climate disasters that are thrust upon us. So we have to stand on our own feet. We have to create and produce our own wealth so that we can fix our own problems with our own resources. Pakistan Zindabad.
माहौल दोस्त पॉलिसी साजी के लिए इदारों की मुश्तरका हिकमत अमली नागुज़ीर है। ग्रीन टेक्नोलॉजी में सरमायाकारी बढ़ाना वक्त की ज़रूरत है। माशी नमू को जदीद तकाज़ों से हम आहंग करने के लिए जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी को अपनाना है और इस सिलसिले में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और डिजिटल प्रोडक्टिविटी के ज़रिए अहदाफ का हसूल यकीनी बनाना है। ग्रीन इकानमी के हवाले से पाकिस्तान तेज़ी से तरक्की कर रहा है। लाहौर को ग्रीन सिटी बनाया जा रहा है। फ़ज़ाई आलूदगी को कम करने के लिए भी ग्रीन एनर्जी पर काम ज़रूरी है। वफाकी वज़ीर मनसूबाबंदी और तरक्की अहसन इकबाल लाहौर में तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। पीटीवी न्यूज़ से ये थी ताज़ा तरीन।
दुरुस्त हर वक्त बर वक्त।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। वेलकम टू वर्ल्ड व्यू विद सादिया अफजाल। प्रोग्राम के पहले सेगमेंट में हम बात करेंगे कि जिस अंदाज में मई में जो पाकिस्तान और भारत की जंग हुई है उसके बाद हर महाज पे ऐसा लगता है कि भारत को नाकामी का सामना करना पड़ रहा है। एक तरफ तो जिस अस्करी ताकत पे बहुत मान था वो गरूर टूटा और फिर सफारती महाजों पे जो यके बाद दीगरें नाकामियां मौसूल हुई हैं उसने शायद बहुत घबराहट का शिकार कर दिया है वहाँ के पॉलिसी मेकर्स को। अभी रिसेंटली